everyone, Louise here at my diamond painting place. Thanks for joining in today, clicking on this video. What I'm going to do today, I'm just going to have a brief visit through all the diamond paintings that I've completed this year, from January up until the end of June, just for like a little sort of 6-month in review. And it will only be a little one because I haven't actually got through that many in the 6 months. So without further ado, we shall get started with the first one I finished, which was this gorgeous witch. This is Moon Witch. The artist is Ines Guerrero, who is one of my absolute favourites. So you probably will be seeing more of her work on my channel if you care to join in. But yeah, so this one was Moon Witch. Like I said, Ines Guerrero, Moon Witch. I just love the tones and like the sort of vintage, sort of sepia kind of vibe to this one. It's absolutely stunning. I actually did this in my 2-week Christmas holiday from work. Yeah, so I did this in 2 weeks. I think this was one of the more speedy ones that I did. So yeah, I started her on the 22nd of December, so just before Christmas. And I finished her on the 5th of January, and I was due to go back to work on the 6th of January, so just finished her in the nick of time. So this one took me a total of 68 hours and 45 minutes altogether, and there are 23 colours in her, and there's 1 AB and 2 fairy dust. So the AB was 141, which is like a white. Can't really see. The light's not very great in here, so sort of the ABs sort of in the mushrooms. There's some in her hair, but not many. Oh, and there's some up the top. Sort of, I don't know if you can see, if there's some up the top. No, it's not very great light, is it? Right, just let me, I'll see if I can, I'll pop a light on, but you might get a few shadows. But, oh yeah, that's helping it sparkle a bit more. Yep, so there's, let me see, yeah, there's lots of ABs up in the top there, and the top section. There's quite a big cluster there. And there's a lot of fairy dust as well. And the fairy dust is in the background too. Sort of up here. Getting too much glare on this now, aren't we? You just can't win. So yeah, so the fairy dust is sort of up here as well. And round here there was sort of like 2, I think, did I say 2? Yeah, 2 fairy dust. So one was like a sort of a very pale, here's on her, a very pale sort of lilac-y colour. And the other fairy dust was sort of a silver grey. So there's lots in the background for that. And it was all, there was fairy dust through her hair as well. But yeah, she's turned out absolutely stunning. So did I tell you the size? I don't think I did I? So she was 55.8 centimetres by 83.8, or 22 inches by 33 inches. And there's roughly 59,500 diamonds. Yep, so that's my first one that I finished. Okay, so the second one I finished so far was this absolutely stunning one. This is Soul of the Storm, and the artist is Camilla D'Erico, another one of my very favourite artists. Not only with diamond painting, but with colouring as well. But yeah, this one was absolutely stunning. I just love the contrast between the greys and then all this rainbow here down the bottom. And this one is, let me see, it's another round one. And the canvas size is 55.8 centimetres by 69. So 22 inches by 27 inches. And we have 51 colours, and this one had lots and lots of specials in it. There was 7 ABs, 2 iridescent, which are crystals, and 3 fairy dust. So this is an absolute stunner for specials. Can probably imagine they are nearly all down the bottom here in this rainbow. I don't know whether it will be easier to zoom you in rather than to get, now I just need to try and get the canvas in the right place for the zoom in, don't I? Oh, there we go. So you can see there's lots of crystals. Well, if this other light, sorry, it's really not that great in here, is it? But yeah, there you can see there's crystals and ABs galore. There's an abundance of specials. Yeah, all down this bottom section, and it was absolutely stunning. It turned out absolutely beautiful, although it's not really doing it very much justice looking at it on the camera, to be fair, is it? Right, I wonder if I can, up there we have got a little bit of sparkle there now. I'm just trying moving it. Yes, you can see there's lots of crystals and ABs and fairy dust. Yep, all in that rainbow section. That's absolutely glorious. So yep, she's stunning. She's a stunning one. Sorry, big fat fingers in the way of the camera there. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? So yep, this one was started on the 5th of January. So say the same day as I finished the Moon Witch, and I finished her on the 1st of February. And it was a total time of 59 hours, 51 minutes. And 48,954 diamonds. So she's very pretty. I absolutely love. Oh, there, you're getting a little bit of the sparkle there now. It's just hard for it to come across on the camera, isn't it? But yeah, she's gorgeous. So another one of my favourites. And I don't know if I've mentioned to you, but all of these kits have actually been chosen at random, using the decision wheels that I've set up. So I am having a year of randomness. So yeah, I've decided, because I have got quite a lot in my collection, and it does take a lot of brain power for me to try and choose which kit I would like to work on. So I decided this year, you know what, I'm just going to do it random. So that's what I've been doing. So these kits haven't been chosen for any reason. That's just been a random choice. Just in case you're interested. So the next one I just started and finished was this absolutely beautiful mermaid and penguins. So this is called Tagalongs by Hannah Lynn. Sadly, this one is no longer available. This was a Hannah Lynn with Diamond Art Club when she was licensed with them at the time. As I say, they've since sadly parted ways. So unfortunately, this is no longer available through Diamond Art Club, but it's absolutely stunning. All the blues and just, yeah, the colour palette is just so bright and cheery and happy, just everything about it I just absolutely love. So this one was started on the 1st of February. So as soon as I'd finished Soul of the Storm, I started on this one, and then I finished her on the 21st of February. So this was a really quick one to work on, and it was a round kit, round drills. Total time of 56 hours 41 minutes, and there's 54 colours in this one, although you really wouldn't think to look at it, but yeah, there's 54 colours in total, and we had 4 ABs and 50,694 diamonds. So the ABs were, we got 141, which was a white, so that's in her, oh, I'm just trying to zoom in so you can see, that's in her clothes there, and the white AB is also in the bubbles. Oh, and the penguin's face, the penguin's faces are ABs, they're all white ABs. Again, it's quite hard to get the light to shine on them. There you go. Yeah, so they're all white ABs, and there was like a blue, AB as well that's in the bubbles, like a yellow AB which is in her hair. What was the other one? I think one was like a lilac-y AB. Yeah, there's a lilac-y sort of pinky AB, which was also in her hair, highlighting in her hair. So she's absolutely stunning. Can't remember if I told you the size. She's 71 centimeters by 51 centimeters, so that's 28 inches by 20 inches. But yeah, she's beautiful as well, isn't she? Absolutely stunning. Right, so this one, the next one, is an absolute giant of a painting, so I might not be able to get it all in the frame, but I will try. Oh, sorry, just hit the tripod there. So there we go, I can get most of it in, I think. Yep, so this one was a monster. Oh, popping drills, right, I think I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. Yeah, so this one was a monster, and also, like I say, popping drills. So it was a bit of a I wouldn't say disaster, but it was a bit disappointing to work on. Yeah, that's the drills popping off there, and I think there's some missing, so I will need to get that fixed. Yeah, however, the image, I'm not disappointed with the image at all. In the least, you know, the image is absolutely stunning. It's just the quality of the quality of the canvas and the drills wasn't very great. And this came from a company called the Diamond Art Factory UK. They no longer trade. Sorry, that's just annoying me. We'll have to get that fixed. I don't know where all the drills are. I have got some in my spares though. But yeah, so the company was the Diamond Art Factory UK. They're no longer trading. I have got another couple in my collection from them, so hopefully they'll be better than this one. Kind of one colour in particular, I think it was one of these reds. The drills were all mismatched. They weren't uniform size. So, oh, there we go, another pop-in one. So, yeah. So they weren't all the same size. So, of course, I had difficulty in making sure they were lined up and straight on the canvas. And, like I say, the drills, and I think that some of the blacks were the same. So of course the drills aren't sitting right on the canvas, so they're kind of popping up. And yeah, this bit here, it looks like there's drills missing. I don't know where they've gone to. They've probably fell off in the box or something. Well, they fell off when I rolled it up. Actually, there's one. I think there's just the one missing. By the looks of it, yeah, it's a black. It's a black one. Right, I think if I probably run... Oh, no, there's one that's just pinged off again as well. Oh. But yeah, so I will, instead of messing around with this all the time now, because that's just bugging me, all these and running my hands over it, and it's just all, they're just all popping off. So I'll need to stop doing that, and then I can get it put away. But yeah, the title of this is Evil Queen, I think. No, Queen Evil, sorry. Queen Evil, and it just reminded me of Maleficent. But yeah, she's absolutely beautiful, and it was Sarah Richter is the artist. Now the artwork was legally licensed from Sarah Richter at the time, but as I say, the company no longer trades. But I believe Sarah Richter has gone with, I think I've had a couple of hers from Diamond Art Club, and I've had a couple of hers from Dreamer Designs as well. So yeah, so you can still get some of her artwork. I don't know whether I would like to do this one again, but maybe on a smaller scale. But yeah, because this one was, can't remember if I mentioned, it was 100 centimetres by 70 centimetres. Obviously ordered it when I was new to diamond painting, and I didn't realise the size, what the sheer scale of the size of the diamond paintings were. So in real money, well, in old money, it's 40 inches by 28 inches. And I started this took me a long while to do, because it's a square one. So it took me from the 22nd of February to the 31st of May. So March, April. So just over 3 months to do this. And the total time taken, 149 hours and 3 minutes, if you want to be picky about it. So there was 35 colours in this in total. Wasn't any specials at all, just regular drills. And there's approximately 112,000 diamonds in this one. So yeah, so this was a biggie. This taken up quite a bit of my time during the past 6 months, but all in all, with the struggles, and you know, I will need to get this drill located and put back on. Oh, and stop doing that because they're all pinging off. Yeah, considering the struggles I had with it, and I'm still having with it, for the price at the time, I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I know it was quite reasonable. It was more sort of a budget price than a premium price. But yeah, it is a favourite of mine. I think if it was a bit better quality, it would be better. Right, I'm just gonna make sure that's in there, and then right, and then I'm gonna put her away and try and fix her later on. So, and then last but not least, you have Love at its Darkest, a classic Mandy Manzano from Diamond Art Club. Now this was one of the sort of not very first ones, but one of the earlier kits that I bought from Diamond Art Club. Sadly, this is now discontinued, it's no longer available, but this is like a classic Diamond Art Club Mandy Manzano. And you can see, if you're a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, it's based on Sally and Jack, and it's absolutely stunning. I love his coat. And then here we go with Sally's beautiful bright colours and Jack's black and white coat, and it's yeah, it's stunning. And I just absolutely love Mandy's artwork, you know, like with the stained glass kind of vibe about it. Yeah, I absolutely love this. So this is called Love at its Darkest. I worked on this for along with Rebecca and her Zesties for the June waffle that Rebecca hosts every year. So I worked on it during that. I didn't actually finish it for the June waffle. Actually, I am telling fibs. I did finish it for the June waffle. I started it on the 1st of June and finished it on the 28th of June. So yeah, so I did do it. I did finish it for the June waffle. It took a total of 63 hours. It's round diamonds, round drills, and there's 50 colours, of which 2 are ABs. So one of the ABs is a yellowy orangey colour, and the other one was the lilac. So there's lilac ABs there. So the size of it is 51 centimetres by 76 centimetres, or 20 inches by 30 inches. And there's approximately 54,264 diamonds. But that is stunning. That is absolutely stunning. I love that. That is so bright. And her red hair is just, that's just something else. You know, the colours just pop with all the black and the black outlines. Just, that's what I love about Mandy's work as well. Just the outlines and the colours just popping. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. That's it for now. That's all the ones that I've done from the 1st of January up until from the beginning of the year up until the end of June. So the first 6 months diamond painting. This is what I've done the first 6 months of the year. So Hopefully I will get some more finished, because I have got quite a lot in my stash that I really need to get through, so I'm trying not to buy, or just be on a mindful buy at the moment. But obviously if there's any sort of Ennis ones come up, or any Camilla ones, then you know I'm on that straight away. So yeah, so thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've liked this video, just a quick roundup of what I've been up to the past 6 months. I know it's a bit late because it's nearly the end of August, but just life's taken over, and I've not had much time to film. But yeah, so I hope to see you again soon anyway, and thanks for joining me today. Take care everyone. Bye.